Welcome to the British Grand Prix!
It's race day here at Silverstone, and it's time
Hell
for
yeah.
the British Grand Prix.
Welcome to the British Grand Prix. We're gonna have a good race, I'm guaranteed.
With to overtake at the end of the Wellington and Hangar Straights, there's a lot of potential for close action around the 3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit. With 18
Gotta say,
speeds of around
the weather is looking very British.
it's also one of the longest and
Very
quickest
British,
circuits on the
like
calendar.
always. Not raining, but clouds are very grey. Hopefully we'll see some sunshine.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Jones lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Gasly, Alexander Albon, and Magnussen, Kvyat, Vettel, Sete Camara, and Lando Norris, Verstappen, Stroll, Esteban Ocon, and Joe, Latifi, Matsushita, Charles Leclerc, and Mick Schumacher, Giovinazzi, De Vries, Ireland, and Luca Ghiotto. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Yep, as we are sitting onto the grid, we are just gonna say that I hope it's gonna be a cool and nice and easy race. Knowing Christian is on a pole and his teammate is second, both championship fight.
Keep an eye on the lights. Start sequence
I guess we'll
as
see.
soon as the grid has formed. Be
I don't
ready
know,
with the
maybe
touch.
it's gonna be another British Grand Prix 2021. But as we go, red lights go off and away we go. And that's Christian has a great start for once. Not jumps to start actually good. And Valtteri Bottas is right behind him, like always. But as we look at behind the grid, we see that the Red Bull is fighting an Alpine. Interesting, very interesting. And there's already a 3 wide going into the first corner, the other corners. As we go through the famous something. I don't really know any corner names, but I know British has the Maggots and Beckett's and some other ones. Soon gonna be in Maggots and Beckett's, but as we can see, there is no lap 1 British Grand Prix F1 2021 where Max had a huge crash, but thankfully we don't have that. Maybe I'll change something where there's gonna be higher damage, but as we can see, the Rebel is getting overtaken by his sister team, Renault. No, Alpine. No. Okay, forget about it. As it's getting overtaken by again another of his sister team. Must be probably the engine, as one engineer from Ferrari might say. Alright, as we can take a look here, we already are seeing a Valtteri Bottas fighting for P1 against the main character dude, Christian Balotis, as he is defending like a lion, like he's supposed to. But I don't know, those tires are looking awfully really hot. When I mean like hot, I mean like overheated, as the tires are just not going into the right places, and the car oversteering, as Valtteri Bottas has another great launch down to the first corner and nothing. Thankfully, almost a good massive crash if Valtteri Bottas kept his nose in. But we can both see that it's a heck of a race. We gotta have a lot of racing down to the checker flag, as Valtteri Bottas has another slipstream down to the next corner. Has a cool camera shot. Valtteri Bottas is just behind the rear end of the car ahead, as he is trying to defend as much as he can. We're going into this corner, we're having flashbacks, and we're not gonna have a crash. Thankfully, just thankfully. But as we go into Maggots and Beckett, we see the car ahead going absolutely slowly through there, as almost Valtteri Bottas crashes into him. As we also see, well, DRS may be available. I don't really remember what lap it is, but well, it's looking like Valtteri Bottas is gonna overtake this lap, because well, he is wanting that lead and wanting that championship fight for the race. As we go through this type corners, we see completely different racing line exits, as we see Christian's defending a lot, but those tires are looking very I mean, like, think about it. He in his racing helmet, he's going like, God damn, I need to place my car over there, and just overthinking a lot. And well, you can just see how much he is panicking, maybe. As we go into Blanchemont, I don't remember. Again, in Maggots and Beckett's, hopefully he don't slow down so much. He does not. But now Valtteri Bottas has DRS on him. Is going closer and closer and closer and closer, and there's nothing. Looks like he is defending. Defending he is. Guaranteed. As he goes really deep into this corner, in these two sections of corners. As we go ahead, and we are seeing more and more desperate attempts to defend, but we are saying that he's keeping cool, maybe, but we are looking at this through Valtteri Bottas' eyes, and we'll see what he will do. But he has a really good slipstream down to this corner, as he goes swooping down the inside, caught the driver ahead off guard, and he just takes it. He takes the lead of the race, and now the main character has to get the overtake done, or he will be well, even farther away from the championship. 17 points, most likely. As we are seeing, and well, he just can't catch up. That's already like a second gap. Valtteri Bottas was literally just waiting for him to mess up to have the overtake done. As we are seeing an AlphaTauri, a Red Bull. Oh, we got a DRS train. We got a DRS train. A DRS train is formed from a car ahead being faster than the car behind, and the car behind having DRS through that through those corners, and meaning that everybody else who is faster than those two are also stuck in this DRS train, meaning no one can overtake no one. And well, this happens quite a lot, because well, welcome to the F1 2020, where the drivers have DRS trains like no tomorrow. And FIA tried to do something about the DRS trains in 2022 with the new regulations, but actually they kind of failed. I don't know, they just made cars interesting. But yeah, that was the time where Max Verstappen had just well, best car ever for like 4 seasons. Definitely no breakdowns, and well, 2023 car was absolutely just a rocket on wheels, really. as we see the main character go into the pits, not slowing down at all, and just going full straight ahead. And we see the pit lane being very, very slow. 60 miles per hour. No, 16. I don't. But yeah, every team is ready to pit number 1 driver. As we see the yellow tires getting installed on the car ahead of Cristiano's Balodis' car. As we see the safety car of Mercedes safety car at the end, and well, he comes out of the pits. As we see, he is now actually fighting the Haas, but the Haas is very slow because he has the old tires, old tires, the ones which say, "I was here before you were born," with the cane and the long beard. Yeah, that's his tires. But an easy overtake overall. And as his teammate comes in to also fit in the new fresh sheet rubbered yellow tires, medium, aka some kind of C2, C3, don't know. As Cristianus fails to catch him in the pit stops, and well, I think that's it. I don't think Cristianus is gonna catch him because, well, Valtteri Bottas is looking hella fast in those tires. Just quickly overtakes the Aston Martin like it's no tomorrow, really quickly. As the Aston Martin has old tires, as well as Cristianus overtaking also the driver of the Aston Martin, who also comes into the pits probably. Yep, he comes in, and Cristianus goes into the pits. As we see Valtteri Bottas on his final lap, going into the final corners to take the victory after like 3 races of non-stop Cristianus winning. As we also see Cristianus being hunted by Kevin Magnussen behind, as they both go racing to the final corner. Maybe a photo finish if we're lucky, but no, Cristianus closes the door, won't allow him. As also Valtteri Bottas' final lap gets the fastest lap. He was through this race fastest. But yeah, that's the end.
Great work. Well done. We're really happy with the podium here.
Plenty of action here at Silverstone. It was a memorable race, and what an impressive victory. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today.
Yeah, if you're watching this from YouTube, go ahead and go to my TikTok. I have much more other stuff over there, not just this. I'm also planning to do something if in the future, I hope. And yeah, see you there.
In a very difficult race.
Look at Valtteri, so happy. Finally has a car where he's not the number 1 driver. I mean, like, finally is the maybe the number 1 driver. Team orders? Nah. As we can take a look here, 17 points to the leader, and we have 4 races to go as the World Constructors. We see Ferrari being at 6th. Nice.
I can't wait to see what's next.